Is it time to buy Bitcoin? Do you want to know what's going on with the markets? Do you want to know the last information, the last news about the crypto world? Then smash that like button because it's time to crypto news, fun on the ride, criptomonedas a tope. The market conditions are like a wild river. That's what you have to do if you want to survive in these conditions. We are at 8 in the fear and greed index. That's really low. We have red in the market, even though we want a little green in the last hours. The balls is still red and Bitcoin is trying to go to 20,000. But little time ago, we were talking about $5,000. It was like this guy, okay, we're going to the moon and I'm gonna do it. But when we were just one step away from it, we went back. And now we're considering $20,000. We don't like that. We want to think about the Federal Reserve because they can today say they are raising the interest rates like half a point. That's what the experts believe it's going to happen. If that's what it happened, then maybe everything is okay. But it's possible it goes higher and then the markets will be really scared. Yesterday, the United States markets were scared. They went down. But today, the Asian market started going down. But after that, it went up. The same for Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin, when the market stops, it goes down. It's different from the past where it should go. It used to go up when the markets stop. So right now, we don't want the markets to close so that Bitcoin remains going up. But then, is this the moment to buy Bitcoin? Maybe. We talk about this theory in this video. Pew! Is it the moment buying Bitcoin? Well, we are touching the moving average of 200. And that's what happened here and here and there. And after that, we went up and up and up again to this top, etc. So this can be a really easy trading, a really good strategy, very simple for buying Bitcoin. Of course, this is not advice, financial advice. Anyway, I'm not an expert. I have no idea what's going to happen with Bitcoin. It can go to zero perfectly. But in the past, we used to stop the bleeding around this line. So if we zoom in, then we can compare it with other times when this happened. For example, in 2020, we went down from that point 30%. And in 2016, we went down 13%. In 2019, we didn't go under the line, just a little bit. So right now, if we did the same as we did here or here, we can go 30% down from this point or 13%. We are down 6%. So if we do 13%, we will go to 19,500. And if we do a 30%, we will go to 15,500. So what do you think is going to happen? Which of these points, or maybe lower in your opinion? Also, we think about the RSI for Bitcoin. We are in the lowest point in its history, and that used to mean, you can see the vertical yellow lines, that we go up and then up again and up again and up again. So another element, another variable to consider. Bitcoin is going to go up anytime soon. Also, we have this morning star, this candle is called that, and it's supposed to mean a change in the trend. So the trend is your friend. We are still going down. Besides this morning star, I'm talking about the stars. We talk about the moon trading, the crazy thing we talk about here in Fun on the Ride. And we have the full moon. And after the full moon in the past, we had a little bit of a recovery here and also here. So maybe now we have also a small recovery because of the moon phases. What do you think about it? Please leave a comment under the description. Also, we can talk about the Heikin ASI candles. We've promediated some values from different days, and we are having right now like 11, 11, and 11 because of Stranger Things. 11 of those candles all over the time. And in the last crypto winter, we didn't have 11 anytime. We had a lot, but not 11. And in the first ones in 2011 and also in 2015, we had 13 of those candles and then 12. So maybe we are approaching the end of the bear market because of that too, comparing with that moment. And also, if we are having 11 as we had here and here, then we went up and up. Are we going up? If we go up, is like forever going up, or is just a death cat bounce, and we will go up a little bit and then another 11 maybe in the close future. Who knows? Doesn't know it even Satoshi Nakamoto. We also think about the 3-day chart. We had their death cross, and we consider that after that, 27 days after, the price action usually goes up. It happened here in 2015, and it happened here in 2018. So right now, we are having this huge candle that is quite similar, you see, in the end of the period as this one here. So does that mean that we're going now up from this point? Who knows? We will see it in the show. Also, if you want to be pessimistic, we have the parabolic trading. Once we broke those parabolas, we went down 87%, 85%, and now if we go 84% down, that would be 9,690 for Bitcoin. That would close the lowest gap in the CME at 9,700. We just closed the 23,000 gap. Who would say that like a couple of months ago? And we are approaching, we're just 10% down to the 18,500 gap. So that's very close. We might go there, and then we have one at 11,011 again. Stranger Things is doing his thing in the market, or maybe not. Maybe we're going up to 29,000 because we have an open positive gap there. What do you believe? What do you think? Leave a comment, please. Now we're buying this chair for the streams because it has its own toilet. So as the market goes like this, we can pull straight from the charts. But if you are losing money, think about the big institutions and the big whales. For example, Elon Musk or Michael Saylor. They're down combined $1.5 billion on Bitcoin. Everybody calling them, you are really stupid, you did it wrong. Also, very, very Titan asshole for MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor. Why? Because he's close to the margin call at $21,000. He needs more collateral so he doesn't loses a lot of his Bitcoin. And also in the stock market, MicroStrategy's stocks are going down 20% because all of this. Also in El Salvador, President Bukele has to bear with a lot of people calling him a loser because of his bet in Bitcoin. We wish that in the future all these three guys will be the smart people as you and me hopefully are. And anyway, we have the hash rate for Bitcoin in maximum again. So that means the net has a lot of support. They are telling us that Bitcoin mining equipment older than 2019 reaches shutdown price. That can also mean that all those miners wouldn't like this to happen. So they will do whatever to hold the price at these levels. That happened in the past. We're happy thinking about thoughts like Edward Snowden's one. Gold is just Bitcoin that can be sent over the internet. Come on, Bitcoin, you are gold 2.0. And then Jano is telling us the three phases of the market. And I believe this is something that is happening right now. We're in a movie, we're in a simulation where all the movies have like three acts. The first one is happy, everything is going good, everything is awesome, like in the movie. But then we have the second act, and everything goes down. The hero is about to lose everything. The girl doesn't like you anymore. But then in the third act, again, you are a happy person because everything goes up. It's like the phoenix. It comes up from its ashes, and we again come to our goals, and we are a happy family. We are in the second stage right now. That's what Janu is saying. The first stage was 2 months ago, when we are already in a bear market, but nobody knows about it. It's around us, but we can't see it like in the others. And then everybody knows we are now in a bear market, and a lot of companies are getting bankrupt. They crashed, and some others remain there alive. So in the third part, people is like not interested anymore in crypto. There's no speculators. There's no even scammers around. So we have this purge, and we have just the good companies. We're here for the technology. We develop the good stuff. We get rid of the things that doesn't work, and then we have the next spring and the next summer for the crypto space. Peter Brandt tells us, capitulating markets keep capitulating until enough people who swore they would never sell, no matter how low it goes, finally declare they have had enough and sell out just to stop the pain. I call this a porcelain sell-off. I've seen it many times over the years in many markets. So, do you believe already that you're going to sell? That will be the moment it will go up, because the crypto space is like a, ¿cómo se dice tostada con mantequilla? It's like in the breakfast, this piece of bread where you put the butter, and it doesn't matter what you do, it goes to the floor with the side of the butter. But in the crypto space, we have butter in the two sides of the bread, so it doesn't matter what it does, it's going to go with the butter to the floor. So you will lose. If you decide to sell, it will go up. If you decide you don't sell, it will go down and down and down. It's just waiting for you. The Bitcoin price and every project is waiting for you to decide what to do and then go in the opposite direction. That's the crypto space. Ethereum, we're trying to hold in the moving average of 200 also, just like Bitcoin. Will it hold after we lost this level and this other one that coincide with the all-time high for Ethereum in the past? We'll see. We have fun with Ethereum. We don't want to cry. We're positive people. We're optimists. We thought we would have Ethereum 2.0, but all we have is Ethereum at $20 when you adjust your glasses. That's sad. Ethereum had even a flash crash in Uniswap where the price went under $950. Do you believe we're going up, or we still trying to chasing those $600 for Ethereum? I think that it has never been so oversold. The RSI is telling us to go up, but we'll see. In CoinGecko, all the principals going down. A little bit of relief in the last hours, but we will see. And in the end, the story is the fiasco for Celsius after the fiasco for Terra Luna and UST. This is how it began. It started like, put your money here, this is a money-making machine, and you can lose it, and afterwards you can't withdraw your funds, and probably you lost everything. So it's the moment we have to learn about these things. We have to learn that, of course, this is a market, it's not mature, and we are trying a lot of different things. Some of them are wonderful. It allows us to have DAOs. It allows us to connect in a decentralized way with people all over the world and do things. But we have this other side, the yin and the yang, and we have this side where, well, we have things that are not going to work. We have scams, and we have companies that are trying to do things properly, but they don't succeed anyway. So we have to consider that. We have to consider, once we invest, that if you don't have your keys, you don't have your cryptocurrency, and also that if you put your crypto someplace to make them work, it has a very huge risk that you have to consider. Do not invest anything that you can't afford to lose. That's my advice for myself. If you want to know more about the Celsius blow up, then you have Jack Newellwood that explains it to you perfectly in this chat. Basically, it's the idea they had this ETH on hold. Now they have a liquidity problem and they have to go to exchanges and institutions to ask for liquidity. What's going on? That those institutions, exchanges like FTX, for example, are asking them to sell at a premium, at a discount. So it's like blackmailing somehow. It's like, okay, you have this very huge problem, so if you want me to help you, then you're going to pay a very bad price for you. That's not good for them. And also, there are people like Chico Crypto and others that consider that it's being manipulated. Like this is something that the big whales and institutions, maybe even the regulators that want the crypto space to grow slower than it's going, they are trying to do this on purpose, meaning that they are giving those loans to Celsius, but at the same time they are selling Ethereum, so the price goes even down from the point we are now, so that they had to ask again for a loan. And this is like a cycle that will become, certainly, as Dylan Leclerc says, in Celsius liquidated. Maybe if that's the plan, they will succeed on killing Celsius. Do you think that they will succeed? Do you think they will not? We have this webpage. I link it in the description. It's called oasis.app, and there we can watch, we can follow the price for the liquidation. I believe, I think right now is 16,852. So if we go south from there, problems for Celsius and everybody that had the money there. Like, I pray for you somehow so that you recover your funds. Also, we have here probably fake news, maybe not, but this is something crypto Twitter is talking a lot about. Maybe the FBI is after Alex Mashinsky, which is the CEO of Celsius. They want to ask him a lot of things. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not, probably fake news. We'll see. And what I don't understand is why Celsius token Cel is going up 67% in the moment we are recording this video. Why? If everything is going down, is this a trap? Is this people from the team that have maybe alpha information that we don't have? Maybe they know that Celsius is going to be okay, or it's just a trap and people are buying lottery tickets and then we're going to go down anyway. Luna, it was a fiasco. Celsius, it's a fiasco too. Which one is going to be the next? Ryan ask us, what do you believe? Hopefully not BlockFi, our partner, that they are saying things like this. To address concerns raised due to the actions of other platforms in our industry, we wanted to share the following. BlockFi has no exposure to Celsius and we have never worked with them as a partner. BlockFi does not hold any ETH, principally, or as collateral. So we are good. Maybe so. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch that video. And we don't like to read, but okay, maybe it's necessary, that BlockFi is cutting 20% its workforce amid crypto downturn. So a lot of companies, not just BlockFi, also Coinbase, they are like cutting expenses because the conditions are not good. We hope those are enough to make this company succeed in the future. The same for Bit2Me. They went to South Summit in Madrid. They went to Consensus 2022. Congratulations. And I talk about these partners too right now because they just released a new draw, a contest. You wanna win 500 euros in USDT, then you can do it. If it's the first time you buy crypto in this platform, here you have all the specifications, how much you have to buy and for how long you have this opportunity, which I believe is until the 13th of June. Yes, that's right. So participate. You have the link in the description. And if you want to join Bit2Me, then use the referral link and you will be helping Fun on the Ride indirectly. Also, right now they have a 28% APY with Secret Network in Bit2Me, but right now, who wants to talk about yield apps and all these things? Because we are very scared. Scared are in Nexo, but they're trying to save. They have an offer to buy Celsius so it doesn't go to the bankrupt. So they can be acquired, they can maybe find the funds, so maybe they survive and you get your money back and we learn the lesson. we'll see. We will check that here in the show. Fun on the Right Crypto News, where we are also scared because with all this, our friend Justin Sun comes to help. Do not help us, Justin Sun and Tron. Leave us alone. We have the stablecoin USDD, algorithm one, used the same as UST, and it is the pegging from the dollar. We see the chart here. It's the same story. Once again, Justin Sun says there's no problem, but we believe there is. So maybe the next fiasco will be the USDD. About Terra, and do you know, the community says that he had a mystery wallet with 20 million Luna, and he is why proposal votes. So finally we had the Luna 2.0 and Luna Classic, but maybe all those votes were a trap somehow to make the decision as they wished. Also, we have Kiyosaki speaking. It's so fun. He's saying you should buy Bitcoin, gold, etc., but most of it you should buy tuna fish cans because you can't eat Bitcoin or gold. So he believes the market conditions are really bad, and maybe you have to buy cans of tuna fish and also beans in a can to survive. You have to read this book. He's the author, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. You have a lot of resources in funontheright.com. Everything is free there. We never ask for money. And you have here like lessons for free. And you have also the books we recommend if you want to enter the crypto space, like Inventing Bitcoin or the Bitcoin Standard, etc. Also, if you click there, we have a video where we make a sum up of the book. We have 41 billion in the DeFi market. And we need to stop the bleeding as people in Venice are doing since the 80s. They are building bridges there to content the flood going up. One is called Lido, just like the Lido fiasco we are having right now. And the thing is that they need those barriers to stop it. We have to put some of this in the Bitcoin charts, so maybe we can be okay. Also, bad news for Litecoin because Binance is warning against the use of Mimblewimble privacy feature. They will now support that. Yesterday, we were really scared for 3 hours as the withdrawals were stopped in Binance. We thought that was the end of the end, but finally it recovered. Will recover Litecoin from the point it is right now, because we have this trend line, this random line I just draw with this point and this other one. Remember, I'm not an expert, I have no clue, but we are just there right now. Maybe it's enough to hold there and then go up, or we will go to this other support line in the $22 that will coincide with this moment in April 20 and in December 18. What do you believe about Litecoin? What about IOTA? IOTA, we had the votes already count, and they are not going to burn all those tokens that are not being asked from the beginning. They are using it to build in the community. So do you believe this is a good thing or a bad thing? And it didn't matter our votes because 83% went to build as we voted for the burn. We're just 17%. So we are not as influential as we might believe. Thank you for the community for sharing all the memes and everything you share with me, all the information. Here, Cirque 10 that is telling us again we're going to the moon, but going down. Also, Francisco Calvachi, he sent me this meme. Inflation is like putting us a knife in the neck, and we ask for help. Bitcoin, please help us, but Bitcoin has gone. So not a very good thing. And here we start thinking about the Squid Game, and it's the moment you have to decide. We sell at a loss or we hold to zero. What are you going to do? Will you be happy in the future like this animal? Oh my God, I did it. I survived the crypto winter, maybe. but not after a lot of going down as these cats are doing, because they are in the crypto and they are being smashed. See this one with the door, oh my. And what about this one that is very scared of the market conditions, and this one that is jumping just to the dip of the dip? Oh, maybe we need a massage right now to recover from this. Maybe we have to dance the Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo para darle alegría y cosa buena. Maybe what we have to do is going outdoors and play with the animals and be in the nature. Thank you very much for everyone that is supporting me, being ashamed here, trying to speak in English, trying to give this information, if you find it valuable, to people that doesn't speak Spanish. So thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for following Fun on the Ride. We don't have time for anymore, but we are researching already to share more information with you here. Well, in crypto news, Fun on the Ride. Health, money, love, peace partying, criptomonedas a tope. To the moon!